Hello everyone and welcome to our video about homemade food for the German Shepherd. Today we're going to talk about the benefits of preparing homemade food for your German Shepherd and give you some tips and recipes for doing just that. So let's get started. Are you thinking about giving your German Shepherd a natural, home-cooked diet? If so, you'll be able to control what your dog eats. But you should be aware that making homemade dog food can be expensive and time-consuming. In the end, though, you will notice improvements in your dog's health and well-being. Importance of homemade food for your German Shepherd. There is no doubt that the best way to feed our canine companions is to make their food from scratch. Despite this, many pet owners still opt for pre-packaged commercial foods, which might not always be the healthiest choice. What should be included in a natural diet? If you give your German Shepherd a balanced diet that includes all the necessary nutrients, he will become strong and healthy. As mentioned before, there are 4 main food components that must be included in his diet. These are 1. Protein. The most prominent sources of protein are poultry such as chicken or turkey, beef, pork, and lamb. Other sources of protein include eggs, yogurt, and different types of cheese. 2. Fats. They are responsible for delivering energy of a high standard, which can be found in combination with proteins. Other essential sources of it include items such as peanut butter, olive oil, sunflower oil, and fish liver oil, among others. 3. Fruits and vegetables. Minerals, vitamins, and micronutrients are essential components of a healthy diet. Furthermore, fiber is a vital contribution, as it aids in digestion and promotes good gastrointestinal health. 4. Carbohydrates. These foods provide energy to the diet, allowing other components to be used efficiently for body maintenance and growth. Examples of these items include rice, cassava, and potatoes. Homemade food and veterinarian approval. Before changing the diet of our canine companions, we should always consult with our veterinarian. Every dog is different, so it is essential to assess the individual needs of the pet in order to decide if a special diet is necessary. This also applies to our German Shepherds. It's important to be aware of their current weight, possible allergies, or any existing health conditions that could influence their food choices. We must stress the importance of speaking to your vet before making any changes to your German Shepherd's diet. German Shepherd calorie control. It is important to know the proper weight and caloric requirements of your German Shepherd in order to ensure they don't become overweight. By monitoring their daily intake, you can easily maintain their weight and avoid obesity. Additionally, the calories contained in homemade food recipes should be carefully monitored to help keep their weight in check. Importance of food's ingredients. It is important to make sure that the proportions of protein, fat, fiber, and carbohydrates in a dog food recipe are correct. Therefore, it is best to not alter or substitute the ingredients. Additionally, the quality of the food used is essential. If budget allows, use fresh and organic food for the best results. Your German Shepherd will be grateful. Monitor your dog. Even if a dog is completely healthy, switching up their food can be a difficult process and can lead to unexpected problems. It is recommended to make the switch gradually, over a period of 1 to 2 weeks, by slowly introducing the new food in small amounts. Monitor your dog's bowel movements, as they may be softer than normal while they adjust to the new food. Additionally, look out for signs of vomiting, itchy skin, or other signs of food allergies, and make sure to tell your vet about all the ingredients in the new food. The weight of your German Shepherd. In conclusion, your pet's weight is an important factor to consider when feeding them. Depending on age, gender, activity level, and health, the amount and type of food needed can vary. If you experience a sudden increase or decrease in weight, you may need to adjust their daily servings accordingly. Quality natural dog food can have a positive impact on your pet's overall well-being, making their coat look shinier and their energy levels more lively. Your dog will be happier and healthier with a balanced diet. Now let's see some of the homemade food recipes. 1. Rice with vegetables and beef. This yummy recipe is really simple to make, and your pup will absolutely adore it. Use it as a regular diet or to give your normal feed some extra flavor. Don't forget to consult with a vet before giving this or any other recipe to your animal. Ingredients: 150 grams, 15% ground beef, 100 grams chicken liver, 350 grams white rice, 90 grams oats, 100 grams carrot, 100 grams zucchini, 95 grams of fennel, 15 grams peanut butter. How to prepare? Fill a pot with water and put the ground beef and finely chopped chicken livers in it. Bring the pot to a boil. Clean and cut the vegetables into small pieces. If you want, you can use a food processor for this. When the meat is done, take it out from the pot. Put the rice in the broth and cook it until it's finished. Stir the peanut butter into the mixture. Then, add the vegetables and oats, mix everything together, and finally add the cooked meat. 2. Chicken with quinoa, rice, and vegetables. A nutritious meal for your German Shepherd that is easy to make, containing quality protein, healthy fats, amino acids, minerals, and vitamins. You can opt for either raw or cooked food, whatever is most comfortable and reassuring for you. Ingredients: 250 grams boneless chicken thighs, 250 grams boneless breast, 100 grams white rice, 100 grams quinoa, 100 grams carrot, 100 grams carrot, 100 grams fennel, 70 grams apple, 30 grams peanut butter. How to prepare? Cut the boneless chicken into small pieces until it resembles ground meat. Boil the rice and quinoa together in a pot. If you have a steamer basket, use it to steam the chicken. Otherwise, you can either cook it in water or fry it in a pan. When there are only 5 minutes left to cook the rice, put in the vegetables and peanut butter. 3. Rice with vegetables and pork. This is an incredibly simple dish to make with pork, rice, and vegetables that your pup will adore. Portion it out and freeze it for days when you don't feel like cooking or don't have the time. Ingredients: 200 grams ground pork, 500 grams white rice, 150 grams carrot, 50 grams fennel, 50 grams bell pepper, 50 grams parsley. How to prepare? Begin by boiling 200 grams of white rice in 400 ml of water. Grind the vegetables in a food processor, then combine the ground pork and peanut butter with the chopped vegetables until they become a solid mass. Put the meat and veggies in a hot pan as if it were an omelet and cook without flipping for 10 minutes at medium heat. Flip the tortilla and cook it for an additional 10 minutes with a lid. After all the ingredients are cooked, mix everything together and you're done. The caloric content of these homemade meals is between 1,500 to 1,550 calories per 1,000 grams, so make sure to give your dog the correct amount based on its individual needs. We hope this video has given you some useful information about making homemade food for your German Shepherd. With the right ingredients and some creativity, you can easily create a nutritious and balanced diet for your pup. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.